that girl I met up in Alaska makes me want to be a better person, and I'm gonna make sure that that happens. So today I'm going to get a lot of stuff done. I'm going to organize my storage unit. I'm going to write a rough draft of my Franklin Covey business application. Um, I'm going to pick up pallets and a nail gun to start on building my house. Those are just the first three in what will be today's journey. So I'm gonna take you along with me for the ride. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's going. So I just got off the phone with my grandma, and I was talking to her about the underground houses that I want to develop, and she said, "Yeah, I believe in you. I just don't know a few things about how it'll work, like getting the water there, and how much you need. I'm not gonna invest a lot in this." And I said, "Yeah, that's totally okay. I'm just asking for like a 20 by 20 foot lot that I could just develop and turn into a house and see what you think of it." And she said, "Okay, I'm gonna come down and to Holden," she said. So I'm going to come down to Holden tomorrow, and we'll see what times work like good for the both of us. And then we'll figure out the logistics of it all. But I feel like the Lord blesses those who are really strong in what they know is their dream, is what they feel like they need to do, because that's kind of you manifesting your want and desire to make the world a better place instead of just instead of just looking for a dopamine hit, instead of just looking for the next big thing to be excited about. You're genuinely feeling like what you're doing can have a lasting impact on the world and the people that live in it. And I think that you're going to be blessed, and you're going to be supported throughout your trials as you seek out such things. And hopefully that's true as I go out and pursue this. But I feel like the Lord is with me, or the universe, whatever you want to say. Or you could just be agnostic about it, or you could be atheist about it and just say, or existentialist and say, "Sure, dude, whatever you want to do, just go do it, and you'll have done it." Ultimately, it won't matter in the end, but I feel like it might. I feel like it just might matter in the end. I feel like it might matter to families that are created from this. I feel like it might matter to some emotional security, some financial security to a lot of people, just to get them on their feet. And yeah, I think it'll work out. I know it'll work out, because it's something I'm gonna do. It's something I'm gonna try my hardest with all my might to do, just like going up to Alaska. That was a really good starting point for me. That's a place of good beginnings for me, because I figured that I'm going to be acting the best and fullest to what I feel. So I felt like the best thing and the most desired thing for me to do would be to go up there to Alaska and prove to her that she's worth it to me, and that she is my world, and that I found love and true connection with someone that I met online, which is crazy enough in and of itself. Or I could just have gone up there for an act of desperation and a way of feeding my ego, because she couldn't have blocked me. Who is she to block me? Just something like that. But I really don't feel like it's that, because the reason I know why is because I feel like the most clarity and the most peace I've felt in anything in my life right now, in saying that I'm going to pursue these things, and I'm going to pursue these things, some of them with her. Just because I feel like this is what life is about. And I'm going to make my life my own, and when I'm sitting there with my billions of dollars and my happy family, I'm gonna look back at this moment and say, oh, you know what, I'm really glad that I actually acted upon what I wanted to do instead of what was pushed upon me. Because there's time for that, there's a time and a place. But I feel like what the Lord wants me to do is be here in this time and place. And right now I can feel this wind. You might be able to hear it. It's just a peaceful wind, like, of assurance, I guess, that it's true. But anyways, I'll stop talking. I'm gonna organize my storage unit. I'm gonna organize my van, all the crap in it. So on my way to Alaska, I brought this, but it was in my toiletries bag, but it was in here. So this, these, and these is all I brought to Alaska. That's all I brought. And I'll show you what's in my bag. It'll be kind of fun, especially for a journal of what I brought with me. But that's part of my goal here, to organize my storage unit, is to figure out what I need with me and what can be stored for later, for the future, and what I can put in here that will make it so I'm the most prepared that I can be. So in here, I jammed it full of everything. This is something I bought there while I was there at the Great Alaskan Bowl Company. $33 for this bowl, but it's okay, it's a good bowl, I can tell. Toiletries went in here. I'm gonna put my floss in here. I'll just show you. Razor, toothbrush, toothpaste, speed stick, deodorant, stuff that smells good. Electric toothbrush, which I didn't even use. I didn't even notice it was in there. My special locking mechanism for Airbnbs. And powder for balls. And a nose hair trimmer. So my backup plan was to get this tarp, and it was for me to buy a sleeping bag, because that would have been too much to pack. Buy a sleeping bag, get this tarp. I have a vest down here, my work vest, that I'll dig out and show you. I have my work vest here. I would have put this on and pretended like I was a working man, gather up a few construction cones, buy a shovel, or just pick one up and dig a hole with it, and then live in that hole. It'll keep me warm, and that would have been totally ideal. That would have worked. But thankfully, Jory's mom. Okay, so I just got done organizing my storage unit, but I came to the conclusion that, like, there's really no point in organizing all of it, because especially when it's not being stored in a like proper non-rental space, and it's going to be moved again soon to a place where you don't have to pay rent, because I don't believe in that. I believe in like you only paying for the stuff that you are investing in, whether that be time or good experiences or property. But yeah, I have a plan for what I'm gonna do. A really good plan for the future, and it involves me developing my business with Franklin Covey, and also with me developing my relationship with Joriel. And
Waiting for Perry.
maybe not, you know. If it doesn't involve her, then that doesn't skew the plans. But there's all my stuff. I still need to go through some of it. Yeah, got most of it done though. Gonna go back up. I just needed to get water, so I'm gonna organize just a little bit more. I'm gonna go up to my mom's house, actually, where my laptop is, and then type up my report. So yeah, I'll let you know when I have that stuff done. Alright, so I found this in my car. It looks really new, like freshly printed motherboard, and it was right here, right in the middle, right here. Kind of weird, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get started on organizing the rest of that, and then mowing the lawn and washing my clothes. You don't really care. You don't even know that. See ya.